guys, it's your girl Jay.
G'day.
Alright, anyway, so we guys have a quick Lord Jesus, I can't talk. This is kind of a little bit of a quick thing, and Taylor, bye. Anyway, so we have a quick video that we're gonna do for you guys. We're trying to do 2 in 1 today because he has to go home and my dad wants him to go home now. So yeah, anyway, so first video, here we go. Alrighty guys, so the first video that we're doing, and sorry we're outside, I will try to make this as bright as I can, but I'm gonna hit you. The first video we're doing is how we met. So you want to take it off and start it off, or me?
You can start.
We'll go close it. Anyway, so basically how we first met each other was through my ex. Now I know that's gonna sound really crazy, but the situation of this whole thing in general was crazy because we met at did we go to your church first, or was it at the picnic that I met you first?
Church.
So he took me to his church once, and I met Kenny there, and we started talking about anime, and he was like, wait, you like anime? And I was like, yeah, I love anime, what's your favorite? And we started talking about animes that we both like Bleach and Naruto and Blue Exorcist and whatever. And then we got into the conversation about YouTubers and whatever, and he was like, Dashie is one of my favorite YouTubers. I was like, no way, I love watching Dashie too, because I saw him watching a Dashie video, and I was like, you watch Dashie too? Taylor, what are you doing? Forget it. Anyway, so I thought that was pretty cool, and we were like, oh, so you like watching Dashie too? And I was like, so do I. And I was like, what other YouTubers do you like? But we only had Dashie in common at the moment, and then we started both watching Corey Kenshin together, but that was later on. And then we found out that I found out he's a huge gamer, and I'm a gamer too, so that was good.
No, you're not. You play games probably once a year.
I'm about to punch her in her throat. Can you shut up? Anyway, so he's gonna take it off to the part where like we hung out the first time.
When do we hang out?
The park, and then that time we hung
yeah.
out with him and we went to the movies.
Well, the ex, he was my best friend. We don't talk about that anymore.
Yeah.
Come on!
Demon. Anyway,
His ugly
But
self.
yeah, people before y'all think, oh, that's wrong. Why would you do that to your best friend? Yada yada yada.
see, Demon decided, this is further on in the story, but Demon decided that when me and Kenny like were talking and whatever, we hadn't even decided we were dating. We were just friends.
Close friends.
But he thought that we were already doing stuff behind his back, which we weren't. But he thought we were, so he decided to go and tell my dad that Kenny was low down and whatever, and that he was a bad influence and that I shouldn't hang out with him and stuff.
See, Dad treats Kenny differently than he treated Jerome.
And you see,
I made Jerome
because he did
cry.
that, because of that, you know, our relationship when we actually did get together was rocky. Because of, you know, no, because of Demon, because he decided he wanted to, you know, mess up our relationship at first.
Mom the other day and I got a little iPad.
God. Anyway, but point being, we met the first time at a park, and me and Kenny, we were trying to get to know each other, you know, talk, whatever. And Demon kept being all up underneath me. And so we were just like, whatever, you know, we weren't going to get a time to talk. So we all decided we were going to go hang out at a park. Like, we went to the park, then we went to a movie because we were all going to go see a movie together. And we were trying to get some alone time to talk, you know, to get to know each other more. But every time we wanted to talk, Demon was all up under me and didn't want to let me be by myself at all. He was like, he was the little hover
Bored.
Oh God. He was like a helicopter mom, all up under people. And so we ended up going to Taylor, stop, for real, we're trying to finish this. We ended up trying to, you know, we walked out of the theater and we went to sit down on the bench and talk. And that's when Kenny told me that he had feelings for me. And I was like, well, you know, at the time I was crushing on him too, but I knew that I had a boyfriend. So I was like, you know, no. And Kenny was dating someone at the time too. So he's like, you know, we can't do this. So then we realized, you know, we can't date each other right now because of obviously what's going on. And we realized, like, hey, we're crushing on each other, but we can still be friends. You know, we can work it out and be friends. Well, that worked for a while. It really did. But then Demon kept getting jealous of the fact that me and Kenny were getting close as friends. Because, you know, for me, I have a lot of girl best friends. Not very many guy friends, because usually guys like to, like, play me and think they know everything. And they really try to be getting advantages on me. And they, I don't play that.
I'm mostly the quiet type. I mostly keep to myself.
Yeah, he's a shy boy.
Ew.
But he's not shy around me.
Yeah.
But anyway, point being is after that, you know, we tried to like talk and hang out and whatever, and things got rough with me and my ex. Like, it was like rough. Like, when I tell you, he was like very manipulative and controlling at the time, and things were just going downhill.
I mean, and at the same time, we're not talking super bad about him.
No, because I mean, me and him are, I guess, at a good place now. Like, he talked to me like a while back, and this was the time you knew about where he tried to like get in contact with me and whatever. And then after that, he said that we were at a good place, so we just let it go and be whatever. And then I haven't really talked to him since. So that happened pretty much, and then we ended up realizing, like, hey, you know, we're just gonna you know, we kept having like disagreements and arguments and whatever, and things just weren't going well for me and my ex. And I talked about this already in my breakup video on my channel, but basically all that happened, and we ended up breaking up right before. No, he cheated on me while I was on a cruise out of the state. So when I found out, because Kenny is the one who told him to tell me, because he wasn't gonna tell me. And so when Kenny told me, Kenny was like, hey, he's gonna have to tell you something. And I was like, what is he gonna have to tell me? And he's like, it's not good, I can tell you that much. And I was like, oh, really?
I don't like getting in people's personal business.
Yeah, he's not a personal business type person. So when he told me that, he was like telling me out of like a friend way, like, hey, he did something, he messed up, whatever. And so my ex really tried to like talk to me and tell me like he didn't mean it, but then he was calling me a hoe and a slut and all these nasty, rude things. Oh, no, he called me the B word to this girl.
I'm gonna ring him up.
And he called me the B word. And then the girl he slept with was talking about, she might be pregnant by him. And I was like, what? And so we got in a whole argument about it. Come to find out, he had been talking to 5 other females. And 2 of which were, and then 2 other females, which happened to be his exes. He was in contact with them.
Gemini?
And, no, not her.
Huh?
And then I was like, oh, really?
Gemini or Genesis?
Not her. Anyway, point being, he's doing all that, and then he had the nerve to be like, it's your fault that this happened, blaming everything on me, whatever. And I was just like, I can't be with somebody who's going to blame everything on me when it's not all my fault. It's both of our faults. Like, you can't just blame everything on me. Then you go sleep with a girl, then she gonna claim she pregnant when she wasn't. She was just making all that up so he could stay with her. And then she talked bad about him afterwards because she didn't really want him. She just wanted to.
But at the same time, to this day, he's dating her. Like,
now he's dating her.
If you could see go on Facebook, and he's following her.
And he's dating her now.
Following her.
He's following me, but dating the girl he slept with. I don't understand it.
No, I texted him about how being rude to you, right?
And then also,
his girlfriend texted me back. He's like, hey babe, I need you to stop texting him. Bye.
was that recently?
I don't know.
Oh no, you're talking about his other ex. Because his other ex was talking and trying to get into a whole bunch of stuff with me and him. But point being, after that happened, you know, we decided we were just gonna call it quits. And then he invited me over to his house. And that's when I found out about the other females and whatever. Then, after that, he really tried to... Can you cover her ears for a second, Taylor?
I got this.
No. I want to make sure that you can hear.
Don't touch me.
Taylor, let him cover your ears.
I'm not listening.
And then he wanted to try and act like he was going to propose and whatever and think that that was going to make it better. But it didn't. Like, I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, are you serious? You think that that's going to make me happy with you? Like, no, you messed up.
It's okay.
You talk trash about me.
It's been a minute.
And so I just said, you know what, I'm done. And so we broke up. This was what, April?
Last year.
This was April of last year. And then me and Kenny were talking and we were still friends. And we were already friends for a while. So we, you know, he calmed me down because that night that I left his house, a lot of stuff happened. I can't explain everything, but a lot of stuff happened. Rated R, definitely, because a lot of stuff happened. And so Kenny had to calm me down because I came home crying. Like, I was upset. And Kenny had to call me and calm me down. And then when I told Kenny what happened and what he was saying about me and other things that he did, Kenny was like, let me talk to him right now. Put him on the phone. So I called him and I told him, and Kenny was like, did you do such and such? And he's like, no. And he's like, tell the truth. Did you really do that stuff to her? And he is like, yeah. And he's like, why the hell would you lie? What the da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, no. Did you just say the H word, Jaden Spots?
Yeah, call your full government.
Jaden Amari Spots.
Taylor, stop calling my government name. Anyway, so he cussed him out so bad. And then after that, you know, after that happened, basically what happened after that was we broke up and he kept talking trash about me. He kept telling people that I was lying and that I was the hoe and that I was doing all this other stuff, which wasn't true, but I digress. And 2 months later, June 9th, is when me and Kenny started, like, you know, we were like, you know what, whatever, we're just gonna move past it. Because Kenny had actually asked my parents ahead of time before then, but they said no. Then he asked them again on the 9th, and they still said no, but we were just like, whatever at this point. So we decided to get together, and we have been dating nearly a year now. We'll be a year in June 9th.
Me?
Oh, no, he didn't kick out the church. He was just talking to you in the No.
But yeah, we've been nearly dating a year now, and we'll be a year on June 9th. But we wanted to put this video out early because we don't know when the next time we'll see each other. But
Because I'm working a lot, so.
Yeah, he's working a lot, and my mom's kind of paranoid with the quarantine going on, so she doesn't really want me going out like that yet.
And if he sees this, it's nothing bad about it. I mean, we're not.
Yeah, I mean, we're
smack
over
about
it.
You.
We're over it. It's the past. It's done. We're happy with the relationship we're in now, and we're
And
happy.
I hope you're in a good relationship as well. But the whole best friend thing, it's gonna
That
be.
was just too much, Jaden. That was too much.
It's gonna be a minute before we be best friends.
Yeah, and I really see like us having a long relationship. Like I've never had a relationship last this long where it's like a person's actually. Can you shut up?
Jeez, the violence.
I've never had a relationship last this long where people aren't like using me and tricking me. And ignore my sister in the background because she don't know the whole story. That's not even close to true. She don't know the whole story. She don't know the whole story. Anyway, so.
All about my boyfriend.
Do you tell your mom about your boyfriends?
Whatever. Ignore her. Anyway, point being, so we just wanted to get this out there and clear up some things. But basically, this is how our story started. It started off rough because, it started off rough because Javon was saying all these things to my dad, and then he made my dad and mom look at Kenny wrong, like in a bad way. But my dad he really likes Kenny and he respects him.
But
Who
likes.
said that?
And
I mean, who doesn't respect me is whatever.
I mean, he treats you differently from Javon, because Javon, he straight up said that he feels like Javon was trying to pimp me. So, I mean,
I don't have a problem with her family or her dad or her mom.
Literally all he said was, Kenny is a very nice guy. He's nice. He's kind. That's what he said.
So yeah, I mean, he's not saying like what he said about Javon. Like, I think
And
he's gonna
evil
pimp
blue.
you or.
I said evil blue.
Anyway, whatever. But the point is, we love each other very much, and we're excited that we're gonna be a year. And
Oh, you're already using the L word.
God, I'm gonna kill her. And and we're excited for you guys to see our journey, and we're excited to have a future together. So
Hopefully.
yeah, hopefully he doesn't move at the end of the summer, because that's another thing that's like
Ooh, you
Upsetting.
will not be able to do long distance relationship.
I don't think
because
he would.
his mom and dad have been talking about moving him back to his hometown in Virginia, but I don't know. I'm hoping they don't go, but you know, we can't decide
That's
for
your
them.
decision.
So
Yeah, I mean, you can do a long distance relationship, can't you?
No,
I mean,
no, she can't.
if something happens between us, my thing is I hope she actually finds someone better than other people.
Yeah,
I mean, if you,
it's got the evil people.
Get someone with big hair.
The heck?
I mean,
No, the guys with big hair are always so freaking cute. His little
That doesn't mean they're
braids
all
in their
nice.
hair. Yeah, Denzel's really mean. So mean.
But anyway, we just wanted to share that with you guys. So we hope that you guys will be there for the next years to come in our future and whatever.
I'm joking.
But we just wanted to express like what happened and how we met. This is going to be majorly dark. I'm going to hope and pray that the light comes on, because whoo, this is got to look dark.
Wait, why don't we just open the garage?
Why is the sensor light not coming on?
It is on.
that's
Oh,
not-
that one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because they would have seen us.
He said light.
Oh, well. If you see us, you see us. If you don't, you don't. It's okay. Because, whoa.
I'm about to get my ass
All right, the
shot
lightning.
Yes.
Anyway, guys,
He's
so
like
that's the end of this
16
video.
minutes away.
And we just
16,
wanted to
yeah.
say, can you shine that light over here? Hi, now you can see us a little bit. But we
And
just
me.
wanted to stop. We just wanted to say that, hey, you know, we wanted to tell you guys how we met. Even though it's controversial or not, we don't care. Whether you got me looking at me. Anyway, but we just wanted to tell you guys how we met, and we wanted to share some things. We didn't get to share everything because, you know, for certain reasons we can't share everything. But one day we will. We'll share everything that happened.
Maybe on like YouTube Live.
I don't know, maybe. But we just wanted to express that we love each other very much, and we really want to have a future together. And we don't want anybody coming up to us talking about, oh, why did you do this or whatever. Like, we don't care.
No one's gonna watch this video and come up to you.
We don't want any drama with people, because honestly, we love each other for who we are, and we don't care. So it's whatever.
Obviously getting excited.
This lightning is scaring me. All right, well, we'll see you guys in the next video. We're gonna do a questionnaire video another time.
Maybe in 2 weeks.
So
Maybe.
bye,
Maybe-
guys.
Maybe some.
What is
The light, babe. Dang.
Jeez.
Alrighty. Really?
Bye,
Yeah.
people.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.